last year, I worked with Joel to create the first student technology programming competition, where we get 2 programming students and 2 CFP students from the same school to come together and build something for an RA audience. Joel thought it was a great idea. They had done their old competition with Money Guide Pro for years and years, and that had stopped, and we wanted to get students back involved. And so this is our second year, and we have 4 teams this year. The response from the students who've participated have been amazing.
What I hope most to get out of it is a good experience, networking, and also just an experience to learn more about what other teams have created and what is out there in the financial market.
So being part of Team Riskalyze, what are you working on for this competition?
So something that we're working on is advisor dashboard. And this dashboard, what it does, it allows any advisor to compile all their book of business. So all their clients are on this dashboard and allows them to see the AUM and also different features that can help them to predict certain things for their clients and also for themselves to know how they are doing as a business.
And how did you and your team come up with this concept?
So working alongside Riskalyze, we work alongside Jonathan. He is one of their big team members as part of the company. So what we did, we sat down with him and he had a lot of input into what we created, but we just decided, okay, what he said, we're going to roll with it and decide what we're going to go and do further from it.
Basically, we came together to build a portfolio comparison tool that will allow advisors to compare their portfolios with an existing portfolio. And then we built in analytics with it. So for instance, we have the Sortino ratio, the Sharpe ratio, and different ratios like that, so you can compare and contrast the different analytics and metrics.
We made sure that the numbers ran correctly and that each portfolio was constructed the way that it's standardized. We also made sure that when it came together, we picked the right analytics that would help reduce the anxiety of a client for the advisor's sake. So how this came to be was Trade PMR came to USF and was asking who would want to participate. So Joey and I signed up for it and we got chosen. And Trade PMR was asking about some ideas we had. We bounced some ideas off of them and they gave us some ideas, and we found a common ground where we would feel like it would help us learn a lot, and then they could use the tool and help their advisors also. So it was more or less a business decision for both of us and which one makes the best sense.
It has been phenomenal just being able to work with Eddie and Orion and have like one-on-one experience with them. They've flown out 4 times in person to work on this for the last 3 months. And we've just been able to look at the advisor side of things, what they want, and ultimately what the client wants, because they are the ultimate customer.
And speaking of technology side of things, Drew, you're one of the programmers as part of this competition. What has that experience been like for you, and what are you working on?
It's been a lot of fun. We're working on an integration with Experian. It's definitely had its challenges because now we're working with 3 different entities. You've got the students, Orion, and then Experian. So that's been an interesting mix. Learning different languages on the programming side. So it's been interesting. It's been fun though.
I like being exposed to all the different technologies. It's crazy, just the wide variety and like everything with the PFP. So I definitely want to be able to pinpoint exactly what I would specifically want or what firm I'd end up being with, what they would need. And I want to like be a interpreter in a sense, the technology guru. I think that'd be awesome.
I came in, I knew nothing. I'm scared to death now about everything. So just learning all of the stuff that can happen, how you can prevent things like identity fraud or just protect your data. It's been really cool.
This is Brad from Orion.
So I've almost interacted not at all with these folks. I only met one of them in the elevator last night. I do know that they've done a fantastic job. There's a ton of really hard work. Drew, you pulled at least, what, a couple of all-nighters here this week? I respect that. That's pretty outstanding. And you're absolutely right. February 23rd, this thing's going to go into production, right? I'm going to need somebody to take care of this thing. So, Drew, you don't have to answer me right now, but if you want a job, I got a job for you. So, yeah. All right.
I've been working with Robust Wealth in creating this tool, and what our tool is it's an advisor tool that links the advisor to an untapped market through budgeting.
I've been working on the functionality of the website. We wanted to eventually create it into an app so that it would make it more of a direct client onboarding process?
It's been awesome. There's so many just things that I've learned coming in as a student. And I know as like a financial planner, I need to have my technology be relevant. And so just being able to learn that and really get that full fill of what the future holds has been incredible.
And for me, the experience has been just indescribably wonderful. I wasn't expecting to get out nearly as much as I have, and hopefully even more to just understand the industry and what my part in it can be.
The response I've been getting, the first year everyone kind of said, what are you talking about? This is weird. You want programmers and CFPs to talk to each other? They don't know how to speak the same language. As it turns out, they can learn to speak the same language. And they've been really enthusiastic. And this year came kind of hot on the ends of last year, and everyone still didn't quite know. And of the 4 sponsors that we're able to field this year, I've gotten at least 20 people saying they want to field teams next year. So we might have to have a waiting list.